Hey there folks, RiniumT here, and welcome back to Justice Ace Attorney! The first game, it's part of the trilogy. Last part, we were starting our investigation into the panty theft, the hit and run, and the stolen stand. We found the panties. And we found the car. We haven't found the stand yet though. We were about to go and speak with Mr. Phoenix Wright. Hopefully. June 15th, Hitfield Clinic. Yo, how goes it? Daddy, how do you feel? Not bad, Trucy, not bad. It's good to have you young'uns on the case. Little Daddy'll get some well-deserved R&R. Us elderly need their rest. Isn't he only 33? Look, having just recently turned 35. My back! We've cleared up most of the cases. I was right about you. Competent. Capable. Tell me what you found out, if you want to. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. Anything new to examine in here? Look like it? Okay. Talk. Progress report? Progress report. Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early. Holly's amazing! He found my panties so quick. Almost like he was the one who stole them. You have an interesting concept to praise. And did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss? Apparently, it was a doctor from the Maractus Clinic. Maractus, eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. Reminds me of police cars parked outside the clinic. Maybe something happened? But this is Maractus Clinic anyway. Maractus Clinic. All I've heard are the rumors. That clinic's been making good money. In a bad way. Bad? Ties to organized crime, the Kentucky family. The Kitaki family. He did that on purpose! Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see? They use the Maractus clinics for their patch-up jobs. Interesting. People Park. It looked like something had happened in that park. A body was found there in unusual circumstances. Something more unusual than being dead? It's not our concern in any case. Right! Let's ignore that and find the noodle stand! Whatever happened to professional curiosity? Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Maractus place. Maybe I'll hit him up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good. I was wondering when I get paid? Tell the case of your accident and found a missing article of clothing. My panties! I leaves the noodle stand. Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help you with anything not involving money. Goodbye, quid pro quo, hello pro bono. Right, back to the office to plan our next move. Present. Why? My controller is dying. Oh gosh, it's also wrapped up in every other cable imaginable. How did that happen? Oh my god, it really is wrapped up in every cable imaginable. Ah! I'm just trying to plug my controller in. Okay. Here's the mirror. So this was the thing that led you to the car. Yes, sir, the mirror you knocked off was just the clue we needed. Good work, Apollo. Of course, you might say I was the one who made solving that case possible. You don't get points for knocking off a car mirror. Panties. Look! My panties! They came to home to Mama! Thanks, Apollo. I was worried about them too. Truly special ordered those. A startling display of parental concern. I hate to have to buy a new pair. Make that a not so startling display of cheapskatedness. Bull. It's actually really to be so thoroughly ignored. And the phone? Okay. Don't care about those, I guess. Nothing else to talk about. I guess we're back to Wright Anything Agency. June 15th, Wright Anything Agency. Huh. You're the woman from the Kitaki place. Yes. I know it! Something's the matter and you want our help, right? Well, you came to the right place. This way, please. Thank you. My name is Alita Tiala. I have a request. We're examining Mr. Charlie again. Anything else we can examine on him? There's a trophy related to Mr. Charlie, and like thoroughly examine him. Maybe it'll make sense later. Fuck. Your request. Your request? Let me guess. Something's been stolen? Your flyer. It says now defending. So I thought. What? You mean you want me to defend you? Me? Maybe you can tell us what happened? Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your panties? No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my fiance, I suppose you call him. Fiance? What happened to him then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder? Have you heard about what happened at the park? Oh no. Tell a story. So, what's your story? You frequent the Kitaki Mansion, yes? Are you a member of their, organization? No, not yet. Not yet? You see, I'm to be married next month to the boss's son. Boss's son? So he's a gangster. Yes, but the Kitakis are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change. Quit my boring job, live the good gangster life. I think you're onto something, Mrs. Kitaki. I like the sound of that. I'm sure your daddy would care for that much. Or much for that? Whatever. Murder in the park. What happened? I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park near the Kitaki Mansion. There were a lot of police cars there. Apparently, the victim was shot with a pistol. I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual. And your fiance was arrested for this? What sort of person is your fiance? Your fiance. Your fiance is the Kitaki family's only son, correct? His name's Waki Kitaki. I brought a photo. Well, that's quite the photo. I know! Oh, he can be powerful and menacing, but so cute! But if he's the boss's only son... Yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday. Hey, I'm a boss already of this agency! Please help my Waki, please! Right, my first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent. I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those. Alright, we got the letter of request. Right, let's go check out the scene of the crime. Okay. Can I read the details? No clues. What? Why does this envelope say hit request? It's a bit of lingo, like calling a hit or a hitman. Oh, you mean gangster talk. So, does hit mean to defend in gangsterese? Like hitman? I certainly hope not. Something tells me she used the wrong envelope. Ah. What's that? I'm not sure I understand, I'm sorry. Okay. Can I examine the phone? Look at this cute little watch strap. I want one. Kind of odd though. What is? I mean, if you want to know the time, you could just look at the phone itself. Hey, you're right! Sure, Apollo! Thanks. Finally, some respect. So what does that tell you? Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think through the details, for one. They did drop their phone, after all. I kind of figured they were a little spacey already. Oh, good point. Nothing else with the phone? Okay, so I guess we're heading over to... Oh, detention center. That's a new location. Go to Kitaki Mansion. 215, Kitaki Mansion. Old lady still trying to get in. This is it, my first murder crime scene. Ah, it's you kids again. Look, can't you find some other place to play? We're not playing! We're, investigating. Aren't we, Apollo? Sir, I have a letter request here. Letter of... I just say hit request on it. Y'all messages Kitaki stationery. Excuse me, coming through. Ah, it's you, Mr. Gavin. Who's this guy? Well, Sam used to being inspected by the ladies, but this is the first time I felt this way with a man. Mr. Gavin? Oh, Frolin, what is a sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place? Can I help? Yeah, the policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. I have a letter of request. You must be exhausted standing out here. I will take you to the scene of the crime. Really? By your leave, officer? Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Very well. This way, Frolin. Whee! Hey, what about me? 215th, People Park. On that note, enjoy your investigation. Thank you. Will we see you again? Ask the wind, Frolin. I will be riding on it. Who was that? Apollo, look! A corpse! What? Hey, it's just a mannequin. Wow, it sure got me. Am I asking exactly what it is you're doing here? Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here? Oh, this guy, well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Him again. A glamorous fop was getting in my way. Anyway, this scene is off limits. Excuse me, we have a letter request. One moment. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this was written by Alita Tiala. Thanks. Took you 30 minutes to figure that out? So, what's up with the mannequin there? Taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found. Body was holding the stand? So you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Sky. I'm in charge of this crime scene. He doesn't seem that happy about it. He doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case. Salmon. Hey there! No messing with the crime scene! But we need to investigate. Investigations are to be carried out by professionals scientifically. She's not gonna let us check out the crime scene, is she? Hey, Apollo. My very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious. I don't know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to know this. Let's check out what we came here to find, at least. Hey there! No messing with the crime scene! We can investigate. Oh, look! That stand! It says Eldoon! I've noticed. Oh, we've solved the case of the missing stand, at least. The circumstances could stand to be better. Nothing else. She'll let us. Ah, the case. Detective Sky? Quiet, please. It's snack time. She got the much in for me. We're not making much progress here. Must not be very busy. Never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years, and they won't give me a position I requested. I hear I gave up the defense attorney life. He? Who is he? An ex-defense attorney? Your story. Detective Sky? Quiet, please! It's snack time. Not making much progress here. Must not be very busy. Need to get a lucky break. After 9 years, I won't be in a position. Who's he? Defendant. Detective Sky? Quiet, please! Snack time. Not making much progress here. Very busy. Gotta get a lucky break after 9 years. Who's he? Well... Okay, where'd our case file go? Present! You could spare a moment to take a look at this? Yeah, you see that I'm extremely busy. Eating snacks, yes. Busy eating snacks, I'd say. Just going nowhere fast. Can we move back to the mansion? Salmon. Oh, can I examine the skin? Several colors of paint have been splashed across the gate. Almost all dry. This is gonna be tough to clean. An impressive gate befitting the Kitaki mansion. Look at the nameplate! Kitaki! That's so cool. Short and blunt, like any good gangster. Ooh, let's change our name. How about... W-A-A! Yeah, it's too short and blunt. What do you think? No comment. Colorful dragon turns its baleful gaze in my direction, as if to say, abandon all hope, ye who enter here! Sorry, Mr. Dragon. Me and Hope haven't been on speaking terms for a while. Okay. What if I go to Eldune's house? 15th Eldune's house. Oh, Mr. Eldune! Hello! Looks like he left. You found the stand and everything! What about every bowl? Oh, too bad. Looks like we'll have to wait a little longer for that bowl. So sorry. Aw, what a bummer. Okay, just re-examine everything. The blue tire Mr. Eldune used to cover his noodle stand. Robbed of this purpose, it blows in the wind, alone. Alone, Eldune's noodles bowl lies on the ground. The lone bull tipped on its side. It's kind of surreal. Guy Eldune's dog doesn't look too lively. They say dogs and their owners resemble each other. Guess there are exceptions. Mr. Eldune's house has seen better days. I'm betting I've eaten better noodles. This must be his business sign. It reads, no! Maybe that's how the kids are spelling new these days. I failed attempt at hipster marketing. No oil drum for catching rainwater. A sparrow just flew over it. Oh man, that was just disgusting. He tells me this wasn't the first time. There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. Hard to make out the sign in the shade from the clinic next door. Anything in the garage now? Or no? Car belongs to someone at Maractus Clinic and it hit Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright sprained his ankle and the car lost the side view mirror. Car versus Mr. Wright. Not quite the match of the century. That's the same lines. Okay. Move. Move. I'm not. Is that garbage can still here? Salmon. Garbage can. A big wastebasket by the park entrance. You aren't going to search through the trash. I don't think we need to. Oh no, please, knock yourself out. Don't mind me, I'll be waiting over here. So we're clear, searching through the trash isn't a hobby of mine, okay? Oh, can I not take the slippers anymore? I cannot switch to the slippers anymore. They're not letting anyone into the crime scene. The guard at the entrance is humming a song. Not a rhythm, actually. Maybe he plays in a band. It looks like that woman's still causing trouble. Look, no one goes in. That means you. Oh, what's the difference? Let me go! Ow! 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 Ah, sorry. That's it. I'm suing. Well, I might change my mind for $5. What is she? Some kind of con artist? Okay. Let's go to the agency. Is she still here? She is. What about the... Oh yeah, the detention center to examine. Duh. Ah, you're back. Having some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Ooh, me? No, I'm fine. Really. What's this? So there is a problem. No, no problem. Actually, I got a defense request. A defense request? That is a problem. Huh? I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request was for me! Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? Doing that on purpose! Murder. So what about this... So what about this defense request? It's related to the murder in People Park, actually. Guess what? We found Mr. L doing his noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Good to know. That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think a murder weapon was something else. You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was? That's funny, Detective Lady won't let us on the scene. We're glad Detective wears a lab coat anyway. A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this. You know her? You could say that. Guy connection. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time. That would make her about the same age as me. Ask my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh, wait! Maybe you know that other guy, too. Other guy? A shining prince on the motorcycle! Prince? Mysterious prince. Hello, tell me about this Prince of Trucies? Indulgent, concerned father. He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? You know him? I guess this he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances after a fashion. Xavier Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate. Xavier, what a lovely name. He's so dreamy. Didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. What was he doing out there? I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, that detective won't let us. Go to the office. Under a silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to this detective. White powder? Hope it's not what I think it is. Just take it to her. It'll be fine. You'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi. Oh. The case. I think we should focus on finding more information about the case. To be having fun. Of course! It's my first criminal investigation! It's so mysterious! A noodle stand pushing a dead man alone. I think it was the other way around. The dead man was pulling the noodle stand. But you're right about it being mysterious. I knew it! More information, that's what we need! Examine. Hat. So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Huh? Whoa! You know what this is, Trissy? I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. That was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me. This is getting more and more suspicious! White powder placed gingerly into pocket. Let's go talk to the detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is. Let me examine Mr. Charlie! Move. Let's go to the detention center, actually. June 15th, detention center. Visitor's room. Polly! You look as happy as a clam in its shell! For a layer, this is it. The place where the battle begins. You need something? Yes, we're attorneys. I was hoping we could see Mr. Kitaki. Sorry, he isn't questioning right now. Could take a while. Rat! Oh well, guess we'll have to come back later then. So much for that battle. We can examine though. Security guard. He stands here watching this room. I have no idea if he's listening to us talk. I'm not even sure he's breathing. That security camera is looking at me. Wonder if they tape all of this. Okay. Very, very important investigation right there. Back to the agency, and I guess back to the park. Move, people park. Present. Present. Wow. Oh, I can do it. The bottle has a label on it. Can you read it? Not a word. I'm not sure I speak whatever language this is written in. That's too bad. I guess we're stuck with this mysterious bottle of white powder. Does this ring any bells? Could it be? Where do you get that? I brought it from the office. You work at the Wright & Co. law offices, yes? Yeah, sorta. Detective Sky! How do you know my daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry, who did you say you were? Trustee Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter? Wow! Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks. Sorry for not calling you Mr. Wright's apprentice. Where is used for detecting fingerprints? Fingerprints? I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. White powder memories. Any evidence with fingerprints on it? Please let me know. Well, just for prints. Well, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. What about this? I don't think I can help you with that. Or in scientific help. Ask me anything you like. Just ask scientifically. But prints? Talk. The case. Our report came in late last night. The body was found much as you see it now. Except it was a real body. But why? Why was the body pulling on the noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. What was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. A pistol? Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Unless you're a cop or a gangster. Incidentally, the victim's name was Pal Maractus. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. Aww. Maractus's autopsy report added to the court record. I mean, really? What's up with this case? Nothing to make me want to run off, pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me. Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from. A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. Noodle stand's owner is... Guy Eldoon. Who's the old guy? This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself. He's famous in this part of town. Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work. Thanks! Noodle stand added to the court record. What sort of person was the victim anyway? You mean, what did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor? Just trying to see a connection here. Your story. Who? Me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene. Check the sky. I was out of the country for a while. Came back to be a forensic scientist. Oh, were you studying abroad? Something like that. Studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. When I go back here, they throw me in criminal affairs just like that. Why don't you just become a forensics expert in Europe? Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors for educated people back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? What? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left. But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them. Really? I had no idea. He's been out of the country for a while. He probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current, state of affairs. Defendant. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes? Walkie Kitaki. I don't know if he is the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his way around. Finally, in the detention center. I see. Why was he arrested in the first place? You're a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance? Actually, yes I am. Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. Let's call the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow. What? The victim. Can you tell us a bit more about the victim? Well, let's see. Apparently he's the physician at a clinic in the area? Quite well off too, from the sound of it. His name is the Maractus Clinic. Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there? What? You've been to the clinic? Yeah, the one related issue. Tell the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand. I see. So that means Dr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here? That seemed to be the case. But why? Don't ask me. What's that? Can I, like, hunt this back over? Fingerprint analysis is the very basis of modern forensic science. Doesn't just talking about leave you breathless with excitement? Oh yes, breathless. Actually, that sounds kind of interesting. Let me know if you find any evidence that might have a pinch or two, alright? Like, the cell phone? Can I examine it? Paolo Maractus, age 46, male. Estimated time of death between 10:50 and 10:45 p.m. on June 14th. Damage to brain resulting from bullet wound. Entry point right temple. Oh, can I examine the scene now? I can. This mannequin is dressed up to look like a police officer I've seen one at the station. And in the place of a body. Body of the victim has already been removed. You think the victim was the noodle stand thief? What, you think someone killed him because he stole it? Yeah! Taking care of business with a plum Kitaki style. Don't sound too eager about that, please! What about this? There's like a knife here. It's a knife! A shiv, to be precise. Ooh, Linga! Defendant Walkie Kitaki is the son of known gangsters. Police are assuming this belongs to him. Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Oh, look at this. There's a handprint on the shiv. A handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. Right, first choose the fingerprint you want to examine. The fingerprint? Look closely at the handle! See, there's more than one fingerprint there. Those black spots? That's right. Pick the one that you want to analyze. Ah. Right, let's get detecting. Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. First, sprinkle some aluminum powder over the print. Wait, the press it acts like this. See? The way I love my print absorbs aluminum powder, so you just dust it on and blow it off. Blow? It's like whistling. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just use triangle and... Wow, amazing! It's like magic! Isn't it though? Right, let's give it a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder. I have to do that? Some more? Oh, I just missed a little bit. Good. Clear. Quite impressive. Next, to match the print, the police office has samples so you can tell whose fingerprint this belongs to. That doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print. Okay, pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably have a good idea whose knife this is already. Few fingerprints. Aha. All wibbly wobbly. Alright, analyze. Comparing. Match found. So the fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yes! Isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science. It's my life! Apollo, she's sparkling. And I'm dimming. Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come. Chin up, Polly! Trial hasn't even started. I'm already losing. Life added to the court record. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna look at the court record and... I'm just stuck on this phone. No clues here. Let me... Won't let me do anything with it. And this is Mr. Aldun's noodle stand, obviously. It does say Aldun in big letters, doesn't it? And the mark on his paper lantern there looks familiar. It's going to be weird over telling him what with the corpse and all. Anyway, that wraps up 3 of our cases. That's right! Congratulations, Apollo! And leaves us with one case that's worse than all 3 put together. Murder. Blue tarps have been placed on the ground around the stand. Apollo! I bet the victim was gonna have a picnic here! I guess he could have eaten all the noodles he wanted. Don't touch those! Those are preserving the crime scene. Oh, okay, I guess the police put those tarps here after all. Garbage can? There's gotta be a good clue or 2 around here. You and your trash cans! Go ahead, knock yourself out. Please, can you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look! Another pair of underwear! Wow, Apollo! You're a genius at finding panties. Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't... They're not mine! These have been stolen too? Bloomers added to the court record. So, have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Good idea. I don't know what good it will do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this. Don't worry, it's like a Wright tradition. Some traditions I can live without. Okay. Well... Nothing here. Poor old lady. I guess we... Nope. I want to examine Mr. Charlie again. Ah, Mr. Charlie. Nope. Anyway. I guess that will do it for now, and we will head to the detention center next time. So, thank you for watching. Thank you, Capcom Creators, for the code. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps to keep being content like this and more. I'll leave that in the description below. All links to me on social media. Thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is RinnyMT signing out. Bye!